Use the referral link in the description to g2a.com for all of your Xbox codes, PlayStation codes and video games, and be sure to use the code CHES at checkout to get yourself 3% cash back. Hey guys, welcome to episode 24 of Season 4 here at Southampton. First game is very important. It's the second leg of the Champions League quarter-final against AC Milan. We follow that up with the game against Liverpool, which is sandwiched by the game at the end of the episode and at the end of the month against Manchester United at home, which too is an extremely big game because we sit very close to Manchester United with regards to league position. However, the gap is very much in our favour. Man United 2-0 winners in the Carabao Cup, as we saw in the last episode. As you can see, we're 6 points clear of Man United at the top of the table and 9 points clear of Spurs. Now, by the time we get to the Manchester United game, we could be, depending on how results go with regards to our game against Liverpool, say, for example, we win against Liverpool, basically, let's say everybody there at the top 5 wins. So we'll be 68. The gap will still be 6 points to Man United, 9 to Spurs. If we beat Man United, we'll have a 9-point lead with only 12 points available at the top of the table. So if I beat Liverpool and beat Manchester United, that's pretty much league title guaranteed, providing we don't lose the remaining 4 games of the season. So this, being the Champions League and being the one competition we desperately want to win this season, just means that I have no option but to win and to beat AC Milan. Now we're 3-2 down from the first leg, of course, but we do have those 2 away goals, so any single goal victory, providing it's less than 3-2, is a win for us. Any 2-goal victory, regardless of scoreline, is us going through. But we will have to win this game. Let's see if we can do it. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. This is the biggest episode of the entire save, not just this season. Milan lineup looks, as far as I can make out, exactly the same as the previous. Lozano, Sanabria, Martins, Locatelli, Martinez, Isco, Aspi, Titi, Florenzi, Marcelo, Donnarumma. Barely any original AC Milan players in the entire squad now, by the looks of things. They were great in the first leg. We're going to have to be better in the second. It's a free kick for Milan very early on. Oh, Isco's going to play that short to Locatelli. Drive on the outside. Ruben Neves couldn't quite get to him. Sanabria looking to spin in behind. He's Herbing Lozano. Nice tackle by Odriozola. Struggled to say my own player's name there. Now Milinkovic-Savic. Oh, perhaps if I played that through the air, we might well have found Diego getting on the end of that. We will have another opportunity. Here is Diego. Drops the shoulder well. Justin Kluivert. Diego's gone again. Get that to Milinkovic-Savic. Then through to Diego. No, Javi Martinez is just tall enough to stick out a lanky leg and poke it away. There is so much riding on this game for both sides. AC Milan having, well, their tremendous history in the competition. Not necessarily tainted in the last few years, but they've just struggled to reach the heights of previous iterations of the AC Milan side with regards to how well they do in Europe, or even qualifying for Europe in the first place. So if AC Milan can go deep into the Champions League competition, it will do their club the world of good. And obviously, with this being the final season in this save for me here at Southampton, I'd very much like to win the Champions League if I can as well, having already gotten the FA Cup and the Premier League under my belt here in our 3 seasons to date. It does look like we're likely to get a second Premier League title as well. But will we add Europe's biggest crown to that trophy cabinet? I'm desperate to do so. But this is by far the biggest test we've faced so far. Bayern Munich were pretty poor in the second leg. I need AC Milan to put in a performance like that, if they don't mind. If I'm to be able to get myself through to the final, or through to the semis, let alone through to the final. Work this around well. No chances on goal yet in the opening 20 minutes for either side, really, other than that brief header there. I'll play that ahead of Leon Bailey, though, who could get in behind and won't do the low-driven shot. How many times will it not register that for me? It's at least 2 or 3 times per video, let alone anything else. I try and do a low driven and it just doesn't register the second button press. That should have been 1-0. I should be in front, but I'm not. Lozano just using that pace to get in behind here. Odriozola stands him up well. Counter-attacking opportunity. Kluivert will sweep that. I was looking for Leon Bailey. It won't find him. Eventually, we're able to get to it with Jeju. No one seemed to want to commit to get to the possession there. Whether it be me or AC Milan. Oh, Gelson Martins with the 99 interceptions. I mean, admittedly, I did kick it pretty much straight at him, but still. Here's Marcelo finding himself in a Serie A. Oh, don't. He's destroyed me. Irving Lozano has legitimately destroyed me, and thankfully, my goalkeeper saved my bacon there. That was unbelievable from Irving Lozano. I've not been beaten quite so convincingly in a very long time by the AI. That was dirty. They very rarely do things like that in career mode. That's why you're just not used to seeing it, which is why when they do it, it works so effectively. Outrageous. Half an hour in, no goals yet. I'd be quite happy with just a single 0-0 victory because that would send me through in away goals. Those 2 goals scored at the San Siro might be genuinely what makes the difference over the course of these 2 ties. I'll return that to Jeju, who spins well. Oh, and he fires it straight at Donnarumma. It's my best chance so far. Win the header. Can we even challenge for the header? No, we can't. Locatelli to Lozano again. Marcelo. Locatelli and Marcelo linking up well. Here's Sanabria. Don't overcommit to one direction, Ches. Nicely done by Skriniar. Jeju will knock that back. I'll go to Leon Bailey. That's a poor pass from Milinkovic-Savic. I expect much better from him. Here's Isco. No. Oh, what a finish. What a finish from Lozano. Again, threw myself in front of it. Similar to Leroy Sané for City yesterday. Just lunged to get in front of the man that was having the effort, but my defence was all drawn across, by which point there was a man free, and that is just pinpoint in that top corner. The keeper tried his absolute best. It's just quite simply, he wasn't tall enough. Oh, such a good goal. They're 1-0 up. I need 2, but 2 goals will see me go through and away goals as the overall rule at 4-4 on aggregate. So we know what we have to do. We just have to do it. Inside there to Bailey. Forward looking for Jeju, who gets to the ball. Returns it to Leon Bailey. Oh, what a save by Donnarumma. I can't believe it. This time he did do the low-driven shot as asked. It's just that the goalkeeper was on hand to make a brilliant save. Oh, I thought I'd toe poke that away from him there. Ruben Neves is the only player that wasn't on full stamina before the beginning of this game. And I might have to take him off at some point during the course of the 90 minutes. Maybe even more than 90 minutes if we end up ending this game at 3-3. Or 3-2, sorry. Oh, go on, Jeju. Just keep going. Won't quite fall for him. Kluivert stolen it away, though. There's Milinkovic-Savic. Leon Bailey's over there. Bailey again. I'm going to turn. Leon Bailey. Cleared away again. Milan defending, as you would expect a Serie A side to defend. Very, very solidly. Skriniar. Back to James Ward-Prowse. Turn to Milinkovic-Savic. Drill it out wide there to Ruben Neves. Quickly inside. Go for the 1-2. Drill it hard and low. Drill it hard and low! Please, game! I beg you! Just do what I'm telling you to with the controller. Oh, I could have scored at least twice. If they'd have just done what I asked them to. Oh, if I lose this, I'll be furious. It's not like I haven't had the chances. It's just not it's not doing what I want it to. Bailey to Milinkovic-Savic. Jeju ran offside. I'll go back to Bailey. Round the corner there to Jeju. Oh! Can't believe it. Half an hour to go. I need 2 goals. Oh, come on! No! Have I not scored? I'm running out of patience here. Genuinely getting really, actually quite flustered at the game. Nothing will go in for me. Oh, Donnarumma! I hate you! Right. Neves is knackered. I'm taking Neves off. I'm going to bring on Richarlison at cam. Come on! I can't get the ball past Donnarumma. He's just in inspired form. That's a decent delivery. Tieju's up with a header. Donnarumma's in the way. Time is running out. I've I don't think I've ever been quite so frustrated or quite so... It's a foul, ref, thank you. I can't quite believe we haven't scored yet. I hit the bar with a header, it drops to me again, I have the shot, it's blocked at point blank range with the goalkeeper on his arse. I tried to pass that there, but Koke stepped in last minute. If they go on the counter-attack and score to absolutely certify their progression through, I'll be livid. Get that to Jeju. Turning... Oh, why is your touch so bad? Jeju, come on. Less than 25 minutes to go now. Just sat staring at the clock. I do know that 2 goals guarantees my progression through, though, thanks to the away goals we scored at San Siro. But I do need those away goals. I'm sorry, I do need those 2 goals. Come on, Leon. Come on, Leon. At the back post is arriving. It's Justin Kluivert. Marcelo heads behind for another corner. The pressure's on. I've had chances. I just cannot get the ball to go in the back of the bloody net. Knock that down. Leon Bailey. Titi throws himself in front of me. Corner again. In it comes. Jeju's up. It's floating. It's over the bar. It's a goal kick. Good header. Never mind. Krause intercepts. There's Savic. Just try and stay patient, Chez. Don't rush things, and it might just fall in your favour. Come on! I don't want to go out of the quarterfinals. I want to win the Champions League in my last year at Southampton. Oh, God. Get out. Come on. Go away. Leave me alone. Counter-attack. Oh, you better get there, Kieran. Good lad. Keep. Oh, God, he's quick, isn't he? Bloody hell, Jelson Martins. Richarlison. Nikovic Savic. Where's Jeju? There's Richarlison! I see the man at the back post. Come on! Leon Bailey! 12 minutes to get ourselves 1 more goal. Oh, my heart skipped a beat there. Come on, let's go! Marcelo. Inside to Dani Ceballos. Inside again to Koke. Nicely intercepted by Milinkovic Savic. Kluivert. Forward there to Richarlison. Across to Leon Bailey. Looking for Richarlison again. Steps past the challenge. Here's Jeju. And which way do I go? Which way do I go? Which way do I go? Just shoot! Jeju! Goal! 2-1 Southampton. 4-4 on aggregate. We're going through on away goals if things stay as they are. Oh, the most intense through the defender's legs into the top bins. The most intense game of football I think I've ever played on FIFA. Is certainly right up there in the top 3. Unreal. I hope you guys are riding this wave with me and feeling every ounce of emotion that I am sat here recording at the same time. Because my God, this has been intense. Oh, I don't know whether to sit deep, because I know if I do, I might end. Run, Jeju! If I try and sit deep, I just know for... Jeju! No, I've overrun it! Shit! I know if I sit deep, I'll end up conceding again. So I just can't do it, unless I get a third. If I get a third, then I can sit deep, because that way, if they score 1 more, it's extra time only, and they won't just win on aggregate all told. Oh, Richarlison, I tried to squeeze that round the corner to Justin Kluivert. Here is the Dutchman. Well, sometimes... Is that a foul? Oh, no. 90 seconds left in normal time. Win that header. He hasn't. Get rid of it, please, Skriniar. He has. 3 minutes added on. The best form of defence is attack at times. And I'm going to try and use that to my advantage. I'll look to send Jeju away. That was played to Bailey for some reason, even though I tried to play it to Jeju. Yes, Henry Harris. I think we might just have done it. I think we might just have done it. Come on, ref. Do me a favour. No, Marcelo. Sanabria. Across to Jelson Martins. Get out! Oh, semi-finals. Semi-finals of the Champions League. Oh my God, I'm tempted to leave that whole game in the episode. I'm not sure I can take the game against Man United at the end of a 3-game episode. I might just make this 2 and give you extended highlights of that game against AC Milan, because that was unbelievable. Like, legit unbelievable. Manchester City are through. We are through. We'll wait and see who comes through between Atleti and Chelsea and Barcelona and Real Madrid in an El Clasico quarter-final in the Champions League. Oh, my Lord. I can't believe that tie went the way it did. I am drained. Emotionally, mentally and physically drained from that game. France have offered me the international position. I don't want it. Oh, in theory now the next round should have been drawn. We have Atletico Madrid in the semi-finals of the Champions League. I'm going to play Liverpool, and I think that'll be the last game of the episode. I'm only going to do 2 today. I don't think I've got much more in me. I'm going to rotate the side as heavily as I can, though, because we have that game against Manchester United, which is just as important as the one that we've just played against AC Milan, to be fair, in the grand scheme of things, because the Premier League title is on the line as well. My heart is still racing from that game against against AC Milan. Milinkovic-Savic and James Ward-Prowse can... No, let's throw Borja Mayoral in there as well. And then I'll take Bailey out and put Morgan on the bench. Oh, Christ alive. Anfield up next. 4-3-3 for Liverpool. Wijnaldum, Chirivella and Henderson in the midfield. Karius in goal with Van Dijk and John Anthony Brooks at centre-back. Mane, Firmino, Salah as the front 3, as you might expect. It's never easy against Liverpool, especially with that front 3. Let's see how we do. Back to Stevens. Ward-Prowse. Nicely played. This is a really nice move. Oh, it's good footwork from Borja Mayoral. Oh, it's a hell of a goal from Borja Mayoral too. Southampton 1, Liverpool 0 after 15 minutes. That's top draw from Borja Mayoral. Very, very good indeed. Let's have a look at a replay of that, please. Gets it played into him here. Spins one way, then just turns John Anthony Brooks, holds him off and pings that into the far corner. Great goal. 1-0. Gini. On the run. Plays in Salah. Still cutting inside. Jordan Henderson. Thank you. Sessegnon will have that. Tar. Goes forward here. Borja Mayoral. Oh, Obafemi takes that in his stride well. May to Boufal is also taking that in his stride well. Oh, I may have overrun that. No, we've done okay. There's a bit of space here for Josh Sims, who's left-footed. So we're turning right left, and he's tucked it away nicely too. We'll go and celebrate in front of the Southampton fans that are rushing forward here. Josh Sims. Well, I was trying to run at the fans. It wouldn't let me. He kept 2-0 away from home against Anfield. A few boos from the home fans, but Southampton turning up here. A win here, and then a win against Manchester United in the first game of tomorrow's episode might well seal the Premier League trophy for us. I'm sorry, it's late in the day. It's like the 3rd video I've recorded today. I cannot cope with playing that Manchester United game as well on the back of the AC Milan one. My poor little heart won't take it today, I'm afraid. I need a rest. Pacini, down the right. Ooh, cutting in onto his left. Don't let Salah on his left foot. There we go. Make him shoot on his right, and he'll more than likely miss. Let him shoot on his left, and he'll more than likely score. Thankfully, we're able to keep him on his right, and he didn't put the ball in the back of the net. To Mayoral. I'll use the right back first. Yedlin back to Romeo. Obafemi, Ward-Prowse. This is good football. There's Obafemi. This could be and should be 3, but isn't. Obafemi off the post with 5 minutes to go in the first half. Salah chests that down far too easily for my liking. Sessegnon, well, that's a foul. Probably a yellow card, although it looks like he's going to get away with it. Indeed he does. There should be a yellow for Sessegnon. That was pretty nasty from behind. Firmino will deliver the cross. It's a good one too. And Wesley Hurt wins the header as Virgil van Dijk was underneath it. Boufal will switch this looking for Josh Sims, but it's not quite going to reach him. Bauer will fire it back into a central area. Chirivella to Gini. They're playing the ball about nicely, Liverpool. They've put together some nice moves. They just haven't had the chances in the final third. But we are going to go in at half-time, it seems, with a lead of sorts. Whether it's 2-0, 2-1 or 3-0, I'm not sure yet. Looks more than likely to be 2-0, but you never know. Well, we might have been able to get ourselves a third if that had made it round the corner. Mino. Oh, drawn the defender a long way out of position there. Probably shouldn't have done that. Chiravella out to Mo Salah. I should try and stand him up rather than diving in. I can't even do that. He's so difficult to deal with, Mo Salah. Thankfully, he's run straight into Jack Stevens there, so I've been able to get the ball back again. Lovely first touch from you there, Obafemi. That was wonderful. Well done, mate.
Looking good, this move.
Jordan Henderson on the run. Might be a Champions League. Oh, might be a Champions League winning captain for Liverpool. In fact, I think when you see this, the Champions League final might well have been yesterday. I think this is Sunday's video. So, ahoy, good catch. By the time you see this video, you will already know whether Jordan Henderson is or is not a Champions League winning captain for Liverpool. As I record this, I currently don't know. As it happens, he might not even be a winning captain here against Southampton. Is that a foul? No, just too much strength for the defender. 35 minutes to be played here. Still a 2-0 lead in a game that will set us up nicely, actually, for tomorrow's game against Manchester United. Because, depending on other results, the win against United tomorrow might well seal the title for us. Liverpool have got Spurs in their next game as well, which, with Tottenham being in third and only a few points behind Man United, will also be a crucial fixture in the run for the title. So we might well have the Premier League title race finished by tomorrow's episode, or by the end of tomorrow's episode, or even partway through tomorrow's episode. Pull that back with Borja Mayoral. Sessegnon will deliver. That's a hell of a cross. Karius can only punch. Try and nod this down if I can. Buffal got something on it, but Buffal was offside.
Well, they're playing Manchester United in the next match.
I tried to read that and intercept it. I couldn't have gotten it more wrong, and it's cost me a goal. Sadio Mane to Mohamed Salah with 20 minutes exactly remaining in the game. Oh, Mo Salah squares that across. It's a good goal. They're back in it, Liverpool. This is by no means over yet. Cross here to Højbjerg, looking for Sadio Mane. If there's anyone on the pitch that can deal with the pace of Mane, it's DeAndre Yedlin. That ball roll from Firmino's caught me all asunder, though. Oh, it's a lovely one, too. And Salah, Firmino, what a block by Jack Stevens. Body on the line there to stop them from scoring. Jordan Henderson will take the corner for them. They've taken Bauer, the right back, off and brought on Oxlade-Chamberlain in his place. Liverpool going for it, looking for the equaliser. Buffal steps in there though, and Borja Mayoral turns. A look for Obafemi, and he's gotten the better of Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, but a foul is given. Oh, I would have been clean through. Oh, I would have been clean through there if I could have taken it off Virgil van Dijk as well. Salah, Højbjerg, back to Salah, across to Oxlade-Chamberlain, straight at the hands of the keeper. Slow things down, make sure you get the win. Obafemi, oh, come on, Obafemi, what was that? Oxlade-Chamberlain's pace off the bench is really causing me issues here. Here's Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, former Southampton man, nearly gives them an equaliser. Karius is up, keeper up from the corner, headed half away. Gini will recover. I wouldn't be too adverse to giving them another corner, to be fair. So the keeper comes up again. I stand a chance to catch him on the counter. Get rid. 2 minutes added on. Borja Mayoral's trying his best to get there. He's done brilliantly to do so. And Lance Morgan's come off the bench here for me. And the youngster is just racing away into the space. Now, can he deliver a ball of any quality? No. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain wins it, but there's the final whistle. And breathe. Liverpool 1, Southampton 2. Oh, most importantly, in the Champions League, we are through to the semi-finals. I think the first leg, which will come in tomorrow's episode, won't it? Oh, teams. I can't believe that AC Milan game went the way it did. United haven't played their game yet on match day 33. If they drop points, then we could win the title with a game against them in the next one. I want to see what the table looks like at the end of the week, to be honest. Spurs, well, everyone basically below me in the remainder of the top 5 yet to play. Oh, they haven't played yet. I saw Man United still there on 59 points and was like, hang on a minute. But no, they've not played. So Spurs haven't played either, and they've dropped all the way down to 5th. So the gap is 9 points. And when we play United, if we beat them, the gap will go to 12, and United will have 12 points available to them. So basically, beat United in game 1 tomorrow and win the league. The United, West Ham, and then the first leg against Atleti. Oh, dearie me. I need to go and have a rest. It's 10:30. Well, it's 10:28 p.m. So it's 10:30. I'm going to go and have a lie down, I think. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Let me know in the comment section what you thought of that ridiculous game against AC Milan. If you were on the edge of your seat as well, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time.